Welcome back to SnowRunner. You join us today at Smithfield Dam in Michigan, and we're looking at the mission Work for Old Sweat. We've got our trusty Fleetstar F2070A with the sideboard bed on the back and a crane just in case. We are looking to deliver 2 lots of service spare parts and a concrete slab to the quarry. Now, we've been to the quarry previously and we had some difficulty getting down because we tried to take a shortcut essentially. It didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to, so I think we'll be a bit safer today. We've also changed the tyres on the Fleetstar. We've taken off the, I don't know what tyres they were, I can't remember offhand, but we've added on the 42-inch off-road UOD IIIs, which will hopefully help us a little bit more when it comes to mud and things like that. They are less good? It's really bad wording. They're not as good on the roads. So we may find we're moving around a bit more on the roads than we normally are, but for off-roading, for the mud and dirt, they are a lot better than what we had on previously. I think we had was it mud tyres we had on, or was it, I can't remember what they were. All-terrain. We had all-terrain tyres on previously, and the off-road ones, by the looks of things, are better when it comes to mud. And you can see a little bit of the effect of being poor on the roads now. It is snaking a little bit, but we'll be okay. So the quarry isn't too far. We do need to cross the dam, but my plan is we take these 2 service spare parts that we've got on the back. We've got to be a bit careful now. I've got to slow down a little bit on the roads, I think, because of this, the tyre change. We'll deliver the service spare parts to quarry, come back up, and there's a warehouse right up by the quarry which has the concrete slab we need. That will go in the back as well, and we should be all good and all gravy, and this should go, fingers crossed, to plan. There's a few times now I've said, you know, hopefully we've got a plan and hopefully it'll work out, and it hasn't always worked, but I'm hoping today will be slightly different. But the Fleetstar still being our main truck, I'm still looking at missions and what we could use the Kodiak for. Without the all-wheel drive, it does make it a little bit harder. I'm trying to look at missions maybe that only involve roads, because that makes it easier. And we've still got to buy the GMC back at some point. To add to my list of things I still need to do, I need to flip that trailer back over, at least then we can sell it. At the very least, get some money back on it. I have noticed if you sell trailers, if you buy a trailer for a job and then you sell it, you actually get the exact money you bought it for back. Or have at least so far. So, hopefully, it means we can sell a few more trailers to make some money. I know there's a loads on Black River we need to go back and do, to be fair, and sell them. We don't really need the money because we're not buying vehicles, and the upgrades we've got currently are fine. But it's something to have in the back pocket. Like I say, we need to buy the GMC back just because I still don't like the fact that I had to sell it. We had to sell it for the money. We needed it to change tyres and stuff when we got the rank up, but I still feel like we need to have it in the garage essentially to say, yeah, it was one of our vehicles. I've still got to decide what we're doing with second vehicles. That's something we'll make a decision on at some point. We've still got the Chevrolet Scout vehicle, the second one that we got. We still need to decide what to do with that. I think I sell it makes the most sense. I just haven't done it yet. Something I do need to do. But this is the dam itself as we cross here a little bit. Careful on the corner. There we go. We're fine. We're all good. It is a nicer view. We've been across the dam a couple of times and the view's been not very good because of the rain or it's dark. Whereas now, it actually looks really nice. Really peaceful, I must say. I'm not even sure what side of the road. Oh, we're in America, so we should be on the right-hand side of the road. Not that it matters. There's no other traffic, so all good. So the warehouse on our right-hand side just coming up now is where we're going to get the slab from after we've delivered these service spare parts. So, as I say, nice and simple, hopefully. Yeah, we'll get that from there. So I'm going to, where's the turn in there? And last time we tried to take a little bit down because that's what the road looked like, and this time we're not going to do that. I think let's go round the outside of the dam and actually follow the natural route in. Makes the most sense. Keep going round. Do we go round? No, we go down the bottom, I think. We should be fine going down there and follow that round and in. I think we'll be good. I'm quietly confident that this will go the way I want it to today. Quietly, fingers crossed. So, crossing the bridge. Oh, okay. You know, there's quietly confident. Bit maybe too overconfident there. Too much speed. But we're okay. We're okay. Okay, we've got a little bit more road here to go on, so we should be absolutely fine. I'm not expecting any issues. The only issue would be the dam itself, I think. Oh! What was that? What was that? We hit something hard. That's done some serious damage. I don't know what we actually hit. The only thing there was the bollards that, for some reason, whenever you fix something, don't disappear. I must have hit one of those, but they normally just squash or go away. I don't know. We've done some damage. We should be okay. I don't think it's going to affect us too badly. But that I wasn't expecting. That was quite a hard hit. Right, down the hill. This is where we've got to be a little bit careful so we don't tip over. I've left the crane on just in case we make a silly mistake. Thought it's handy to have it on the back, and we can have it on the back while doing this, so it's not an issue. Okay, let's follow this round. So we're not going to. I think the shortcut we took last time was this left turn here. We're not doing that this time. Yeah, down there. That's where we went last time, and we got stuck, and we had to use the crane to push off the rock to make us move. We got down there eventually, but it was only because the crane was able to push off the rocks to make us move that we actually got down there. We're not doing that today. Yeah, I decided that was a wrong move, bad move. Take a little bit longer going this way, but at least we're not going to get stuck. So in theory, without getting stuck, it's shorter. If that makes sense. Okay. I don't think we've been this way before though. That's the only time I've been in the quarry was that last delivery where we had to use the crane to get us out of that situation. So we've got to take this a little bit easy and just have a look around. Decide the best route for the slabs as well, which is probably the way we're going by looks things. There's a bit of a time on there between the rocks. Ooh. Yeah, that's a little bit tight, but we're okay. These new tyres, I think, are helping massively. I think. I do think there is a difference. I think you can see the difference. Okay, we're taking a left-hand turn here. That's quite a tight turn, but hopefully we're okay. But yeah, I think I'm noticing the difference. I don't know about anyone else. Does anyone else, do you notice the difference when you change tyres? Is there a tyre that you're like off-road, all-terrain, mud tyres? Is there a tyre that you go, yeah, all my trucks have this one tyre. That's the one to use. I'm still trying to test these different things out and work out what's best for us. That's the thing. Okay, so this is the bottom of the quarry. And we need to go to the right, I think. Then we can go up here. Don't get stuck now. Come on. We're good. There we go. Take a left. Up we go. Perfect. Hang on. No, we've gone wrong. I was always going to go wrong, wasn't I? So this is going back up and out of the quarry. We were meant to take a left turn back there. So I went to the right thinking, oh, there's a road there, we'll follow that. And no, and in fact we needed to go left. It's because of the arrows. So you see the little yellow arrows, one's a drop off and one's a pick up for the slab. Well, I was following the one that's for the pick up, and I shouldn't have done. I should have followed the one for the drop off. So yeah, we need to head left here. Yeah, silly mistake. Easily done. But we're okay. It hasn't really affected us. Yeah, we just need to go up that little section there, past the digger. It's in the middle of the quarry, really. Up there, yeah. So yeah, we just need to go past this. Silly mistake. It was the arrow that threw me. I was following the arrow because the arrow is the drop-off point, but it's also the slab's pick-up point, and that's why I was following. But there we go. We're good. You can see. This is where I mean seeing the difference in tyres. We're going through the wet mud with the standing water, and it's not really bothering us too much. This is why I think all-terrain, off-road tyres really come good. I think the all-terrain were very good at what they did, but they still lacked a bit with the mud and stuff, whereas I think these are better. But that is the service spare parts now delivered. We now to get out of the quarry, and we can go and pick up the slab. So far, this is going really well. I'm pretty happy. Well, we're about 10 minutes in. Yeah, we're good. So, slab to go. So, we can get out of the way we came in here. Follow that round. Yeah. Do we take a left? Or can we just skip? Can we just go the way we came in? I think I can skip across that little bit ahead of us here. If we go across this bit on the left, and then straight up that pathway there. Oh, was this a mistake? Oh, it's sliding. It's the rocks. Yeah, we may have off-road tyres on, but the rocks still cause issues. Okay, may have made a slight mistake here trying to do it that way. I just thought, skip across, straight back up, happy days. It's not too bad. I don't think I'll... would I try it with something on the back? Probably not, just in case, to be fair. But, we'll see. I might go that way with the concrete slab to see what happens. Right, here we need to take a right-hand turn. Come on, let's keep grinding away at the rocks. But yeah, I think in the mud at the bottom there, we could see the difference with the tyres. Like I say, the all-terrain were really good. There were times we struggled in mud. Offhand, I can't remember what exactly the difference was between off-road and all-terrain when it comes to mud, to be fair. I think it was quite a big difference. Because it does, if you look at the tyres, it tells you road, mud, and what's the other one? There's something else as well. Dirt. It might be dirt, I can't remember. But they give you a ranking for each. And road, for me, isn't a big deal. So that can be quite low. But it's the other two that matter, especially mud. I don't think we're high enough yet to unlock the exact mud tyres. I think we ranked up previously and got the all-terrain. And now I noticed we had the off-road ones we could choose from as well. So, yeah. And they're fine at the minute. We'll see how they are actually getting out of the quarry. I think that'd be a good test as well, because that's quite a wet hill. It's not this first left, it's the next left. Just trying to skip around this bit here. But yeah, not this first left, this one up here. But yeah, going up the hill could be interesting, because it is a bit wet at times. See how these tyres do. There we go, let's go for it. See the shiny mud. Whenever the mud's shiny like that, you know it's wet. But it's a low range, just because it's a big hill, we probably should. It's quite a big gradient. I think the issue could be getting beached on the top, to be fair. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There we go, what up? Can we put ourselves? Oh, see, that was my concern. Getting beached on the top. My front tyres, I think, are off the floor. We're not close enough to the tree, are we? No. That was my concern. I don't think the front tyres are touching the floor fully. Hence lack of traction. Yeah. There we go. Go back a bit. Full beans. Does that help? Or to the left. Come on. Oh, I see. You just see it raised off the floor there. We've done it. We're fine. We're fine. There was a close call. I did think we were going to get stuck there, but we're okay. We're all good. Yeah, I can't fault the tyres. It's once you get to that section where you're beached and the front tyres are off the floor, you just lack drive, unfortunately. Right, we've got to watch out for these cones this time. We've already had one issue with them. We'll cross the little bridge and then we go and pick up our concrete slab. The rain is coming down just at the wrong time, really. It's going to make the ground a little bit worse, but we should be okay. I'm saying that. I wonder if does the rain make the ground worse, or does it not? Is it just there as an atmospheric kind of thing? Or does it make the ground worse? If anyone knows, do let me know. I'm curious. I can't say I've noticed a massive difference, to be fair. But I'm curious now. Now it's actually raining. Whether it does make a difference. Right, concrete slab. There we go. On the back, taking up 2 slots, hence the sideboard bed on the back. And we can now go and deliver this. And that'll be job done, hopefully. This job did seem quite simple, and so far it's not been too bad. It was one of those jobs that you look at and go, oh, I think I'll do that. It's not too bad. We've got a few jobs like this coming up that I think seem fairly simple. There is one coming up that I'm looking at going, I'm really not looking forward to that. It's going to be a journey and a half. But we'll do that in a couple of episodes' time, more than likely. And then we need to go back to Black River. There's still stuff to do in Black River. I just haven't been back since we've been on Smithfield Dam. Mainly because we've just been able to get stuff done here. At some point we need to go and get that TranStar out of the water as well. I believe that's going to be a vehicle we then own and have. So it'll be handy to have that sooner rather than later. So it's something I need to look at as well. But yeah, I know there's a logging mission. There's a couple of vehicles to retrieve for different missions that we don't get to keep, but we need to retrieve them. I think there's a couple of trailers. One's in really deep water, so I've got to figure out how to do that. Maybe, I know you can get a longer winch, so I wonder if that might be the way to use to get some of these trailers out of water and stuff. But yeah, there's a couple of those in Black River, plus the logging is the big one. What I'm waiting for is a mission from Black River that goes back to a mission from Smithfield Dam that goes back to Black River, and then once we're back in Black River, we'll do a few missions around there. There's not many to do. As I say, the logging one's the big one. But yeah, once we get a mission that goes back to Black River, I think that makes sense, and do a couple of things there before we come back here. Then there's obviously 2 new places from Smithfield Dam to go to and have a look at and do missions as well. So at some point we need to go off and find these other 2 places. Obviously we know where the connections are, we don't know what they look like. So it'll be a way to send a Scout 800, I suppose, and see what we find, and go from there really. That's something we need to think about. So far so good though into a quarry, we're doing okay. Let's keep going forward. This isn't too bad. When we first saw the quarry I was a little bit concerned, and when we first attempted to get down into it and took a left turn and got stuck, I was like, oh, I just really don't want to do any more quarry missions, they're horrible. Actually, they're not that bad, to be fair. We've done okay. Yes, we took a wrong turn, and yes, it's been a few sketchy moments, but you can put that down to my driving. Oh, a bit too fast. Oh, yeah, I do need more control. No, 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 no. Oh, yeah, that's my fault for going too quickly. It just seemed to get away from me there. That could have ended so badly. Luckily, we've got the crane on, so we can always pick up the concrete slab. I'm assuming it doesn't break if it falls out. Okay, this is the turn I'm just a little bit uncertain of. It's not been the best turn. Then you got this little bit of flat rock that does help. So that was the bit ahead of us now that we skipped over last time to get out. Let's try going up it to deliver. I just want to see if we can. No, I don't think we can. No, I think it's a bad idea. Is it going to work? No. Just haven't got the traction to make it up. It's quite a steep gradient, isn't it? I think we just go round. That was me trying to be clever and quick, and yeah, not a good decision, I don't think. So, through the water. I'm guessing this slab weighs more than the 2 service spare parts we added on originally. So this may be a little bit trickier. But again, Fleetstar making quick work of it. Not really getting bogged down or stuck. I think the tyres definitely are making a difference. I'm noticing it anyway. That's what I mean. I'm noticing it. But if anyone knows or thinks they know the best tyre to have, then do let me know. Whether it's all-terrain, off-road, mud. I know the chain tyres are obviously for ice and snow, and that's a different kettle of fish. Completely, isn't it? So here we are then. Let's deliver the concrete slab, and that'll be work for Old Sweat complete. Cargo management. Let's get this delivered. And that is job done. Now, after delivering this, I was a bit unsure of what warehouse is now available means. So I was having a look around trying to figure this out. And it actually means we can now pick up cargo containers from the quarry itself. So that's what we've unlocked, is the quarry landing zone. And we can now pick up cargo containers. There are 2 to the left there on a trailer for a mission as well. But that is it for today. Thank you for joining us. I just thought I'd explain after we'd done what we did and how I had to find out what the warehouse now available means. I've had that a few times and I've been a bit uncertain, but I figured it out. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, you know what to do. We'll see you again very soon for more SnowRunner.